Hello, my name is Ryan Hilfiger, and I'm a representative of Art House Ryu. Ocimum basilicum. Of course, it's popular with culinary dishes. Has a slightly peppery flavor, but that aroma also does take over, when you bite into it and crush it, with your teeth. Basil is an aromatic herb. Of course, aromatic, everybody knows basil smells very sweet. And if you've ever had the pleasure of having it grow in your home or, you know, being around it enough and, you run your hands through it, you definitely can appreciate that pleasant smell.
That's mint.
It's used in cooking, pasta sauces, salads, soups, marinades.
Excuse the yellow fingernails. I was messing around with turmeric earlier.
Um, Health benefits, we're not going to even get into that. But, of course, a lot of herbs, along with this one here, blessed as it is, are anti-inflammatory and have antibacterial properties. Now, let me see. You all know I like the juniper berry, I like gin, and I like gin for its antimicrobial, antibacterial, antifungal, and antioxidant, anti-inflammatory properties.
Having the ability to wash your hands and then just come and rake them through some herbs while they still wet, then dry them off. Oh man, talk about what? Instant natural, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, gin gets a 9 out of 10 on a do I gotta have it scale, huh? Yeah, but let's go. Basil is believed to have originated in the tropical regions of Asia and Africa. Basil, it's relatively easy to grow and can be grown in both containers and in gardens.
All right, let's work with that.
Okay, so it says here that basil, its origin comes from Greek basilikos. Interesting, which means royal. All right, let's go. Basil, in the essence of its word, its origins can be traced back to the Greek times, and we have the word basilikos with a K. Also into the Greek word basilicon, same thing with a K. Down through medieval Latin, and then you get into the Old French, Basil, and English basilica. And if somebody can drop in the comments what the word basilica means, I thought it was some type of building, right? But that's interesting. But falling down from meaning royal. And then you have basil, which is the late Middle English spelling. Okay, and I see here now that it says that the way it got its name. Okay. The name, okay, so I see here that it says the name basil comes from the Latin word basileus, and that's possible because the plant was believed to have been used in the production of royal perfumes. Okay, and the root word of basil would be basilicum, the Greek basilicon, phyton, royal plant, royal, from Basilius, king. So the word Basilius would mean king. Interesting. And I know someone named Basil. I actually met a young guy named Basil when I was working in Houston during the pandemic. That's interesting. Basil. You would think it meant, oh, your mama named you after herb. But then when you go back, you get the same thing Ryan means. It's king. Yeah. There are so many different types of basil that I'm going to describe a few, but I'm going to just go ahead and leap into the names. Fresh basil. Let's go. Beginning. Genovese basil. Ocimum basilicum. Genovese. Genovese or Italian basil is perhaps the most widely used and widely grown basil for culinary purposes. Large, shiny, rounded leaves, familiar to many cooks and gardeners. Considered the best herb for making pesto and serving raw in salads. Sweet basil. Ocimum basilicum. Sweet basil is similar to Genovese basil. The color of the leaves are somewhat lighter and less rounded and less pointed. They have a hint of anise or licorice flavor. Osmond, purple basil. Oxymum, basilicum. Osmond, purple. Hey, we're gonna try that one again. Osmond, purple basil. Ocimum, basilicum. This is a purple basil. Osmond purple basil is probably the most common varieties of the purple ones, and its striking shade of deep purple with blue and black tones. Most agree it is the darkest of them, with a spicy clove-like flavor used in salads and garnish. Cinnamon basil, Ocimum basilicum. And I don't understand why I would be interchanging the different sounds of the C word for both, but I don't know, it just come naturally, maybe because one is followed. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like you put some salt on those, some salt, chili pepper or something, they probably taste good. Yeah, let me see. They both, no, one is followed by a vowel and the other one is followed by a consonant. So I could say ocimum, but it don't sound right. Ocimum, ocimum, right? Basilicum. Oh, well, no, that's a vowel too. Anyway, let's not complex this. Cinnamon basil, also known as Mexican spice, has a mild spicy flavor and notes of cinnamon. It's popular in Asian cuisine. And bright green leaves have subtle purple veining, and they can bear light purple or pink flowers. Native to India and Asia. Lemon basil, Ocimum basilicum, Citriodorum. Ocimum basilicum, Citriodorum. Lemon basil is also called Thai lemon basil or Aminglak or Ori basil. It's a hybrid that is popularly used in South Asian cooking. The leaves are firmly textured and they hold up well with high cooking temperatures. A delightful lemony fragrance to go with its spicy basil flavor. Native Africa, Asia, yeah. And the one I ordered, Thai sweet basil, Ocimum basilicum var terciflora. Thai sweet basil is a popular herb in South Asian cooking, particularly Thai cuisine. Beautiful plants are also showstopper in the herb garden with deep purple stems. Greek basil, Ocimum basilicum var minimum. Greek basil is one of the smallest basil plants, usually no taller than 8 inches, slightly pointed leaves, nice addition to any herb garden. The tiny leaves make it perfect for a decorative garnish or as part of a salad. Africa, Asia. Dark opal basil, Ocimum basilicum, dark opal. Dark opal basil is aromatic, spicy basil that can be used like any other. Its stunning color makes it very showy plant for your herb garden and a cut flower, of course, at the dinner table or in a salad. It is somewhat smaller than other basils and seldom growing more than 20 inches. And now I'm going to get into just naming the rest because there are actually like 9 or 10 more. And without the description, so let's go. Christmas basil, Ocimum basilicum. Cardinal basil, Ocimum basilicum. Globe basil, Ocimum basilicum pistoi. Holy basil, Ocimum tenuiflorum. African blue basil, Ocimum kilimanjaro basilicum, dark opal. Let's do that again. African blue basil, Ocimum kilimanjaro basilicum, dark opal. Africa, Asia. French basil, Ocimum basilicum marseillaise. I love French. Napolitano basil, Ocimum basilicum Neapolitan. Lime basil, Ocimum americanum.
Got to stay united in spirit. United in spirit. Thank you. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Let me see. Let me check your quality. I'll give it a 7. All right, let's get into it.
Art House Ryu is an international glass and mirror trading company.